While I struggle to get this top layer off. I have only a few of them left, and then I'm done with the cow set. I'm so close to completing it. So I don't know if I'm going to post them in order. I'm going to try to finish another chapter on the story, which is actually why I've been making like a post for the cow coasters and like all my other coasters, because I want to write more and post a bunch more story. Because I just think it'd be nice. Y'all get to see more of the storyline, follow it along. I mean, there is a lot going on in the story already, a lot of different characters, you get to find their backstories, who they are as people. And I always focus the first chapter of a character mainly on who they are as a person, and then like their backstory a little bit, how they became who they were, because it's very important information. And then the second is like more just what's going on in general and how they are involved. Oof, talking about. Does your hand ever just throw shit? Because mine does. That if I finish filming this video and still not calling me, I'm calling him. That's what the fuck is he up to? Also, he's a 65 child. Because, like, Nikita is done in the same, he's just compulsively lying. Which is weird, but, like, oh well. Luckily, I can fact check adults about age.
child is lying. And the red can afford lying because lying is wrong. Like, we're not gonna get mad if you did something stupid. But we didn't know why and what the process behind that was. So that we can, like, tell you why it was stupid. And not just persecute you for things that you've done. If you really got in trouble, if you didn't think it was valid reason, then you know actually because you don't even know why it's stupid. Like, the heroes are going to keep your room clean, which, if you do not clean your room, I dust constantly and clean all of my items, and that is why I'm really jealous, so that I can see them. I have a lot of stuff, but I constantly clean each individual item, because if I don't, I think it will be covered in bugs and germs, and be disgusting, and I won't throw it out. So I'm going to have hoarding tendencies, but I also have neat-free tendencies where everything needs to be clean, which is fine. At least you get it, you know? At least I'm clean. Which is why I want to inevitably just not have time to shower enough or properly. Because it's just inevitable that I'm just not going to have the time or the energy to shower. But they're like, that is not okay. And I'm like, well, I'm not really moving very much. You won't hear the smell if you let yourself sweat too much. I don't let myself sweat very much. But if you smell, you clean up. I refuse to smell. Same with my hair. My hair might feel bad, but as long as it doesn't smell bad, I'll be fine. I'm also constantly changing outfits. But when I go to work, I wear my work clothes and nothing else other than my work clothes to work. And when I go home, I wear home clothes, which are nothing to do with my work clothes. They're a separate outfit entirely. Does everybody do this wrong? Is it normal? In some cultures, yeah. so exciting. And it's so delicious. I am so happy I got it. There was a point in time where KFC had a blackberry flavoring bun, and that was my favorite thing to do, blackberry to the Dr. Pepper, because I love my some fruity drinks. I was so happy when we got off.
I could just buy it via the can. Why is it not sticking? Ow. Do-do-do-do. Sometimes I get told very creepy things, and sometimes I'm told very weird things. But there was this one person being like, I didn't mean to add the emoji. I didn't mean to add the emojis. I thought it was kind of funny. And I was like, I don't see it as an insult. You saw the camera shake. It happens. And I know the camera shook. That's why I didn't post it. That made me laugh quite a bit. I found that kind of hilarious. I didn't heart it because I didn't know whether it was an insult or not, because I can't tell. But, like, I thought it was funny, so... There's also this one person was like, "You're clearly autistic." And I'm like, that's funny as fuck. And they thought they were insulting me, and I just was like, nah, this shit is funny. I'm gonna keep that in. I was like, I don't take it as an insult if someone calls me the autistic pony. It's not like they're wrong. I don't want to be offended if it was wrong, because I mean, that's just ableist, but... No, that's correct. It's not an insult, though. It's only an insult if it's wrong. Otherwise, you're just stating facts. Lamau. Also, who speaks acronyms like they're words? Because LMFAO is an acronym, but I say Lamau or Limfao. And apparently some people do this, and then some people find it fucking weird. And I just find it hilarious. I still have 2 more coasters to finish before this collection is done. Ooh. Do you ever just have, like, awkward moments? I have so many coworkers, and all of them have friends that I can't tell apart because I have face blindness. I have extreme face blindness, so I'll just assume it's for someone who is more sociable than the other. And I can't tell them apart. I just have such bad face blindness. I don't try to remember, like, customers' faces very much. Occasionally, I will just recognize one or two. if they're around often enough, but I won't notice most of the time. Because I'm more focused on doing my actual job than remembering who's who. What made me start recognizing faces more, though, is when one of my coworkers handed out a meal to the wrong people and nobody said anything. And then I saw that like the family was still there and that they didn't take their food. And I was like, what happened to the meal? It was for that family of 4. And they were like, oh, this like young couple took it. And I'm like, oh, the hillbillies stole it. This is the 3rd time they've stolen a meal, though. Like, if you're poor, I get it, but like, what if you made that family of 4 go hungry because she needed to take her kid to the toilet? Don't go out to eat if you cannot afford the food. I personally just like eating cups of ramen. Is it really unhealthy? Yeah. There's such a high salt content. I'm surprised I don't have other issues because of how much I eat it. But I like to add things into my ramen. I don't like to eat it just as is. I like to add like meats and vegetables and eggs. I don't like to eat it just as is. I will, like, for stream and stuff, because I needed it to be a quick meal, not tasty meal. Because I can't really move my camera around and bring y'all with me on those field trips anymore, because I use a different thing to film now. I use an actual camera instead of my phone. A phone is a lot easier to transport than an actual camera. Because my camera has to be plugged into my computer to stream. My phone just streams from itself. The fun little thing I can do is I can play video games and use my computer as like kind of the same way you would use an Xbox. You just plug it into a TV and use it as the console. Because the HDMI cable works with my laptop, and it's kind of epic. Which means it would be a lot less laggy to play Minecraft if I was playing it while it's connected to the TV. Which is pretty cool. If someone is trying to break into your car while the doors are locked, just turn the car on and drive them over. Just run straight over them. Doesn't matter. They're trying to attack you. Doesn't matter. It's considered self-defense at that point. And I mean, who's gonna fight a car? They might be able to fight you, but they can't fight a car. Just let the intrusive thoughts win. Just go, Does your foot ever go numb? It's painful. It's just complete and utter no blood flow to my leg. And it gets very cold. As it gets succumbed by pins and needles. Something that happened that is interesting though is my car almost fell in a sinkhole. Luckily, my brother had the car when the sinkhole formed underneath the sewer grate that I normally park around in front of my house. My car was so very close to falling in a giant hole. Have you ever accidentally insulted a person without them realizing you insulted them? Because I do that quite often. Something I love to do for fun is just compliment women. Not men, but women. I do occasionally compliment men. Doesn't happen often. Funniest story. So, new person in group chat. I invited them because, well, I know they're harmless. Weird but harmless. Anyway, they were talking about how they slept with a man 2 different times, one to try it out, and one because it was a femboy, and they thought it was a woman because they were drunk. And they're and they're like, it doesn't count. So you did sleep with a man, that's pretty gay, dude. It's not happened once, it's happened twice. It's pretty fucking gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay, but it's the fact that they won't admit that it was gay that makes it funny. Oh, oops. I put F on the A's. These also F? No, these are F's. The outside ones are F's. The one inside here were A's. Oopsie. Oops, I'm putting it in the wrong section. I'm gonna put the F over here. Can add A. Cause oopsie. Okay, I fixed it. Slowly. I just had butted my camera. Oops.
The next one is to bathroom. I used to fear to have candles on 24/7. That was just amazing. I didn't ask for any different treatment or anything. I was just a kid who liked to wear tigers.
It's actually why I used to get barked at a lot. Shit was weird. I remember when I first turned 18 and then started getting, like, people texting me to, like, ask me out on Facebook. And they'd use photos of me from when I was a child to be like, yeah, this is what you look like, right? No. No, it's not. That's what I used to look like when I was a child. I don't look like that anymore. Not even close. I get some of the weirdest things that happen to me. People are like, that's just normal. And I'm like, no, it shouldn't be. If you're gonna send photos of a person from like their Facebook of what they might look like, make sure it's them as an adult and not them before they even went to elementary school. Like, they didn't even use like a high school photo of me that I posted. They used something off of my mom's Facebook from when I was an elementary school kid. But also, this was a point in time where I never posted any photos of how I looked like as an adult. Nobody knew what I looked like on the internet as an adult. I stopped posting any photos of me for over a year because I kept getting creepy messages from men. And I was like, no thank you. I'm an adult. Why the fuck are you talking to me? Like, I was a child at the time, not an adult. I'm an adult now. And I'm just like reflecting on my past, and I'm just like, I'm an adult now, but that doesn't mean shit. I don't know. Oh my god, it's a Christmas cow! This is so cute. But when I was younger, I didn't expect people to flirt with me at all, because I was a child, and I didn't think that children should be in relationships, because, like, yeah, they can have them, but they should be, like, extra careful because people are creepy and date within your age group type shit. But also don't let people take advantage of you because of the amount of people that were trying to, like, persuade women to sleep with them was way higher than it should have been. You shouldn't have to persuade anyone to do anything. It should be, like, both sides want it, you know? Anyway, peace, love, and good night. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day, my Fab fans. Goodbye.